A federal case against the Environmental Protection Agency over the safety of adding fluoride to the public water supply has come to a head, with the court handing down its ruling.
The judge in this case looked very carefully at all the scientific evidence and made a very strong decision based on that, and ruled that fluoridation poses, quote, an unreasonable risk of reduced IQ in children. The judge indeed found harm at the current levels, and it is telling the EPA now to go back and re-examine their safety and efficacy policy on fluoridation.
The practice started in 1945 to help prevent cavities, but despite safety concerns from the start and 52 published studies since revealing its dangers, more than 200 million Americans now receive fluoridated water.
We're only one of 5% of the entire world that fluoridates, and there's no difference in decay rates worldwide. So this case was so important because we now had enough studies to show damage to children's brains. So mothers who were drinking fluoridated water at the current levels, according to the court, caused a decrease in IQ points. And it ranged from low end of 2.5 to up to almost 7 points. And for context, the court noted that just a loss of 1 IQ point was associated with reduced educational attainment, employment status, productivity, and even earned wages. So these are all very substantial public health concerns.
It's taken more than 7 years to get to this point, so what happens next?
At the very least, the EPA does have to go back and re-examine the entire policy. We're hoping that they're not going to try to appeal this ruling, because that would just drag out this incredibly important issue for many years. Unfortunately, we'll see hundreds of thousands of children continue to be harmed by fluoride.
There are plenty of safer alternatives for maintaining good oral health.
First and foremost, a sound diet. We don't talk about that enough, right? Green leafy vegetables, some good protein, good fats. That's first thing. Obviously, if you can avoid sugar. Once your mouth becomes acidic, which is what sugar does, then the bacteria start to break down the teeth. Iodine is a wonderful option, and you don't need it that often. Once every few months, they can just gargle with iodine for about 60 seconds and spit it out, and you've got an incredible antibacterial effect. Rinsing with warm salt water, gargling with that twice a day, is also antibacterial.
You can get more information at IAOMT.org and fluoridealert.org.